Most coaches think their biggest problem is finding clients. I would love to bust that assumption because that's not it. And I am going to tell you what the biggest problem is and also how to fix it. If you're ready, let's begin.
Are you ready to shine? Come on, it's the shiny one. You got this.
Welcome to the Shiny Minds Show with Dr. Shiny. I am the proud creator of Academy of Neuroscience Technology. This Shiny Minds Show, I am a master certified coach, which means I have done more than 3,000 hours of coaching in my career. And then I have also done more than 9,000 hours of coaching education and mindset education combined. And I'm an author, speaker. I have been certifying coaches with teaching them neurolinguistic programming, neuroscience, heart science, positive psychology, quantum physics, metaphysics. I have 2 doctorate degrees in metaphysics. And today, I want to bust this assumption that the biggest problem in the coaching business is finding clients. I have more than 15 years of experience in this world and another decade in marketing and my corporate background. And I want to tell you that if you're a coach and if you have a coaching business, your biggest problem is not finding clients. Do you know what your biggest problem is? Not creating a business that you are totally in love with. If you have that problem, let's fix it. If you already have a coaching business that you're in love with, then the problem is not that big because you solved the biggest problem. So finding clients becomes secondary because you already love what you do. So it's not that big of a problem anymore. The reason I say that is because when I take somebody from what is coaching, what do I need to do, how does it work, to wow, I'm a certified coach. I know what I'm doing. Here's how I am going to build my coaching business. And here's exactly how I am going to transform them. During this process, I teach them how to love their life. My process with Nourishing Technology, obviously, as you can tell from the name of it, from the title of it, Neuroshine. So neurons gotta shine. Neurons gotta let the light out. Neurons gotta have the spark within. And then they gotta dance. They gotta fall in love with each other. You gotta fall in love with your life. You gotta love what you do. And you gotta do what you love. That's the key. That's the biggest problem in the world, not only in the coaching business, in any kind of business, but especially in the coaching business. Because in the coaching business, you are developing yourself as a thought leader. You are developing yourself as an expert. You have something to say. You are a change maker. You are a transformer. You have a vision for the world. You stand for something. And then that's why your voice matters. Your message matters. What is in your heart matters. And so your coaching business has to be something that you adore, has to be something that you cannot wait to get up and step forward and grab and hug and make love. Seriously, that is the whole business because you're not selling shoes, okay? You're not somebody who is an entrepreneur doing a regular business. You are doing heart-based business. You are a transformer. So when you own your identity as a transformer, as a change maker, you know what happens? Something shifts inside of you. The world can do anything. People can do anything, but it doesn't matter because you're unshakable. Your mindset, your heart set, your vision, your mission is so unshakable. You are rooted in your mission, what exactly you are here to do. You have a clear why, and you enjoy the process. That's the key. You understand that this life is magical, and then you are here to shine your light during the process of living, during the process of life in this lifetime. that you are feared for. And then you understand and accept that there are specific gifts that you are born with. And then there are specific gifts that you are stepping into and elevating into every single day. And you are also understanding that everyone has their own gifts, everyone has their own why. And that gives you purpose. That deepens your heart. That makes you a special human being. Like I said, a transformer. That's who you are. If you have a coaching business, doesn't matter what kind of coaching business, if you are working with people and creating change, that's what you are. You gotta love what you do. If not, you're not even gonna want to get up and look for clients. Forget about loving your business, right? So that's why, to me, it's the biggest problem in the coaching business. And so, what happens if you don't love your coaching business? So, let's talk about that. If you don't love your coaching business, then here's why it is the biggest problem. Number one, you're not motivated. You don't have a big enough reason why. So that stops you from getting up, getting excited, and showing up in the world and then being your best. It stops you from becoming more, learning more, expanding, and unlearning and shedding what holds you back, letting go of what stops you. And then you take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And then you look like you're doing a lot of things because you're running a business. You have a long to-do list, and then you love doing the check, 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 check on your to-do list, but you're never moving forward. Can you relate? I know it because I have been there. I've done it for so many years. It's not going to move you forward when you are working on your to-do list, because your to-do list is task, is under the umbrella of tasks. So what you want to do instead is the strategy, the strategy, the vision, the alignment. Because if not, the task, the to-do, and the project, the timeline, the deadline is going to burn you out. You're going to feel burnout. You're going to feel defeated. You're going to feel weak. You're going to feel unseen, unheard, invisible. You're doing the rat race. Nobody appreciates you. You have clients here and there, inconsistent. You have money coming here and there, but inconsistent. You have projects that you deliver, but here and there, inconsistent, unpredictable. Does that sound familiar? In this situation, you're not going to be consistent, you're not going to be thriving, and you're not going to be shining in your power. And that's why when you love what you do, when you fall in love with the process of becoming a coaching business owner, then everything shifts because your identity shifts. Then you don't necessarily do it for checking your to-do list. You don't necessarily coach your clients for the outcomes that they're going to receive. You don't do it for the money, for the bank account, or for the recognition. You do it because you satisfy something so deep within yourself. It becomes an identity thing. It becomes something so deep. It becomes cosmic. It becomes galactic in my language. Your mission and your vision keeps you alive. When you go to bed at night, you love yourself. You love your life. You love who you are. You love the woman and the man that you're becoming, the mother and the father you are becoming, the business owner, the team member, the friend, the human being that you're becoming. And that has nothing to do with finding clients or making money or completing your to-do list. That has everything to do with falling in love with the process of becoming a coach, becoming a transformer, change maker, visionary, because that is a totally different game. So I hope I made myself clear why I truly believe it is not about finding clients. It is about loving what you do, loving who you're becoming, and loving how you're connecting to the deeper part of you, to who you really are. Let me also talk to you about how to fix this biggest problem. Meaning, if you're not loving what you do, your coaching business, how are we going to fix this? First of all, we're going to go back to the original idea, what made you start your coaching business. We're going to look at your why. And I'm going to give you a 3-step solution for this. Redefine, redesign, realign. The first step is redefine. Okay, that's where we're going to start with your why. Why did you even start your coaching business to begin with? Are you a certified coach? Are you an ICF credentialed coach? If not, you know that that's what we do at the Academy of Neuroscience Technology. You can go to neuroscientechnology.com and look at what we are offering and then see if it can help. You can also go to shinyinstall.com, my website, and download the PDF to learn more about the world of freedom, coaching, and making your difference, making your impact. Get that PDF. It's going to help you. It's going to clarify a lot of things for you. And you are absolutely going to get closer to understanding if coaching is something that is in your heart, feels aligned with your future self, and if what we are doing also feels aligned. Get that PDF download on shinyinstall.com. Another question about why you started your coaching business. Are you doing it because some other people told you, or are you doing it because you told you? Because I also have this concept of OPOs in my Neuroscience Technology curriculum, other people's opinions. You definitely want to design your coaching business around your why and your values and your lifestyle, not the other way around. If you want to live the life on your own terms, aligned with your truth, then you got to redefine it. What is it that you really, truly want to experience? Look at your daily life, hour by hour, literally. That's what you want to do. You need to sit down and you need to get your calendar in front of you. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What do I want from my days, from my hours, from my life? Because when you chunk down life, what do you have? You have years. What do you have? You have months. What do you have? You have weeks. What do you have? You have days. What do you have? You have hours. And what do you have? You have moments. So every single moment that you make a decision, you're actually becoming a co-creator of your life. That's why in this moment, you're one decision away from redefining your coaching business around your why, around your values, and how exactly you want to design it. Okay? So redefine it. What is your why? Is it because you want to make millions of dollars? Or is it because you want to make enough millions and not at the expense of your freedom, of your truth, of your lifestyle? Because they are going to take you to very different paths, very different directions. Once you understand that sticking to your values are going to give you the clarity that you seek, then you will never, ever not love your coaching business. I am in love with my coaching business, and I am not a multi-millionaire coach yet. Okay? Yet. I mean, I have a 7-figure business. I do. It's enough for me. It's good enough for me. And I am super grateful because this is exactly how I want to live as of now. Anything can change any moment, and I'm open to it. As of now, I enjoy this. This is exactly how I want to live. I want to own my days, and then I own my days. I own my hours. I own my calendar. And then I have the most delicious team, the most delicious faculty to teach Nourishine technology to you together with me. I am handpicking them. I am developing deep relationships with them. I am shining my light and I'm creating legacy with them. That means the whole world to me. This is exactly how I want to live. And then this is how I design my days. This is how I define my why and then create my business around it. And that's why I adore it. I love it. I love my business and my business loves me back. All right. So that's step number one, redefine. Step number two, I already kind of sort of mentioned it, redesign it. So first you want to redefine what it is that like, what is your why? If your why is making a difference, not at the expense of your freedom, clarify it. What exactly looks like, how it is going to show up on your weekly, daily, hourly schedule. How is it going to look like for you to own your life back, your freedom back? And what are you willing to do for it? So as you are redesigning, the first thing you want to do is, what is it that you don't love? Make a list of every single task, activity, meeting that you don't love, that doesn't make you excited, that doesn't make you feel alive. Make a list and then ask yourself, do I really have to do these? Can I delegate them or can I just let go of them? Okay. So if you can let go of them, let go of them. If not, can you delegate them? Delegate them. If you have to do them, how can you change the way you look at them and start loving them? Okay. That's also how you can redesign everything. Redesigning is about your meaning that you attach to things as well. Instead of looking at it this way, you can say, okay, I'm going to look at it that way. I'm going to find something that I love. Okay. So what do I mean by that? For example, you need to write a ton of emails or create a ton of presentations and you don't like them. Okay. You don't love them as part of your coaching business, right? So, and then instead of saying that out loud and owning that belief, what you want to do is, oh, I get to step into my creativity now. I get to do this. This is cool. Now I'm going to show up with all my creativity. I'm going to use all my colors. I'm going to make this presentation super fun. I'm going to have my music on, my favorite song on the radio. I'm going to have my coffee, my tea with me. I'm going to have my mom on the phone, my boyfriend, my husband, my lover, my girlfriend on the phone. I am going to make this delicious, right? Whatever you do, you can always change the meaning around it. And that is something that is always in your control. And if that also doesn't help in the redesigning process, wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. I got more ideas for you. So perhaps the second idea is, well, I wonder if I can turn this into a game. Exactly. Yeah. Turn this into a game and give yourself some treat in the end. Okay. So you are creating your presentations and you are playing with yourself and then you're tapping into your creativity and then you're saying, okay, once I am done with this, I'm going to do something that I have been wanting to do for so long. And then you're going to actually reward yourself. Hey, we know it from neuroscience and NLP and human behaviors. When you give yourself a reward, you definitely have that part of you activated. Okay. And reticular activating system is RAS, is the part of the brain that loves focusing on your goals and then helping you with your goals. And then once you have them done, then you can totally feel that your full system is actually shining with light. Nourishing moment. Okay. So that can be another way. And another way, hold on. I have another idea for you to redesign. And my other idea is always consult your AI team. Okay. We live in artificial intelligence age. So you definitely have your ChatGPT with you, your Gemini with you, whatever you're using with you, and you want to ask their help to shorten the time frame of that task that you need to do. Once you get the help of AI and shorten the process, use your favorite song, get your chocolate or your coffee or your tea and your favorite people with you doing the process, you're going to enjoy it. Okay. So you're definitely going to enjoy and you're going to love even the parts of your business that you don't currently love. Okay. You got the power to reframe everything and then to change the meaning you attached to every single thing, my dear shiny mind. All right. So now let's talk about step number 3, realign. So we talked about redefining what is your why you do this, what is your heart telling you, what's the vision, where are you going with this coaching business, right? That's the redefine around your values. The redesign is how exactly do you want your days look like, and then how can you let go of whatever you don't want to do and how you can replace them with the things that you love to do and perhaps replace the meaning of the tasks that you do. And then step number 3 is realign. Redefine, redesign, realign. Step number 3, realign, is all about putting everything together within the context of not only your mind, but also your heart. Because most of the coaches that I see in today's world, they are most of the time trapped in a certain way of doing things. There is just not one way of doing things. You got to find your way. And that's why realignment is going to be an ongoing step. Every single day, every single moment, you're going to need to realign yourself with what is in your heart, not only what you think you need to be doing, but what you feel that you want to be doing. Okay? What you think and what you feel, they gotta have an alignment. Neuroscience technology is a technology for truth and alignment. Alignment is all about your mind being one with your heart, because once you're aligned with all your nervous system, your heart, your soul, your mind, your body, your surrounding, internally, externally, then you are one. Then you are a complete, authentic, truthful being that shows up the same everywhere, transparent. You are who you are. You accept your flaws. You accept that you can make mistakes and you stop judging yourself. You stop judging yourself as a coach, as a coaching business owner, as a team member, as somebody who is doing it all, managing it all. You're doing great, okay? Realignment also comes with celebration, celebrating your wins, and then saying, I love my life. It's part of our process at the Academy of Neuroscience Technology. Every single day, we scream out loud. That's kind of our mantra. And that is the part of realignment. You got to realign. You got to love what you do. You got to be in love with your business. And that's why you want to do this, because of the becoming. The whole idea is the process of becoming who you are, who you truly are at the core. And then when you show up with this most authentic, delicious you, shedding what doesn't serve you anymore, realigning who you are with who you are becoming in your future delicious self, people get attracted to you. They want to work with you. They actually ask you, how can I work with you? Where can I find that information about you? How can I get your program? And finding a client is never a problem anymore. You understand? So you become who you want to become. You become the person that everybody wants to work with. So then finding a client is not really the problem. Doing what you love and being in love with who you are becoming is. That is the key. Loving the process, becoming who you really are authentically at your core. Somebody who is a change maker who wants to make this world a better place. That's it. That's it, Shiny Minds. I truly hope you needed to hear this today. I really, really, truly hope that you loved this. I want you to put a like on it if you did. Share it with your friends, whoever needs to hear this today. Subscribe to my channel because we need more Shiny Minds. When you subscribe, it just means a lot for this channel. It just grows. When you just click on that subscribe button right here, it just helps us grow because we want more shiny minds in the world. We need to increase the population of shiny minds in the world, enlightened cosmic galactic conscious beings in the world who want to make their difference in the world, just like you and I. That's what we want. Please share it, like it, subscribe to it, love it, and love your life and love who you are. Until next time, my dear Shiny Mind, thank you so much for letting my light into your neurons and keep shining your light.
Go galactic. Go galactic. Go galactic. Then you're in the right place. Let's go, let's go.